Thank you to my YouTube channel members. I appreciate you all so much, especially my most recent two, Hollis and Mila C. Thank you all. Also, check out a collaboration I did with Legal TV. Me and him talked about God of War, the next game, how we got into it. Check them out in the description. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. In this video, I want to talk about if this game is going to start in Fimblewinter or if it's going to start in Ragnarok, because there is a lot of discussion because it's still unclear. I'm sure later on in the coming months we're going to find out, but let's just talk about it now and have a little discussion. So, when is this game going to take place? I don't think that this game is going to just be one event, right? I think that Ragnarok and Fimblewinter, they're going to be pretty much hand in hand in the next game. Now, why do I say this? There are some things that kind of hint at this. First off, the game is in fact called God of War Ragnarok. Well, that's what everybody is saying, right? If you go on all of these news outlets for video games, including IGN, Game Informer, the big ones, they're all calling this God of War Ragnarok. So I think Ragnarok is in the name of this game, which means most likely we will experience Ragnarok in some way, shape, or form. However, I think Fimblewinter will also be involved because if you look at the logo is frost, right? It's ice, and there was this crackling noise that is like ice in the teaser trailer. I don't think that it's just going to be one event exclusive. I think that they're going to introduce both, right? I think at the end of God of War 2018, that cutscene with Thor, I think that was pretty telling enough. It does say years later, and Fimblewinter had already began in the last game. I think that Fimblewinter is on its way of ending, and a lot of you think that way as well. I think when the game begins, that's when Fimblewinter is about to be over. Maybe this is the final year or something like that, and then Thor pops up and we're gonna have our battle with him, and then I think that at some point Ragnarok will begin, right? I think at some point the final pieces will all come together. The final piece of Ragnarok in real Norse was Baldur dying, and then Fimblewinter begins for 3 years, and then Ragnarok begins. But in this God of War universe, Skull and Hati have yet to eat the sun and moon respectively. So they were supposed to do that first in the real myth. However, I think that during this final year of Fimblewinter is going to accelerate even further if Skull and Hati manage to eat the sun and moon. And that is what I honestly believe. I honestly believe that this game will include both Fimblewinter and Ragnarok. I think that Ragnarok is coming. I think in order to stop it or maybe destroy the people who started it, which is Kratos and Atreus, I think Thor comes down. Kratos and Thor have this epic battle, and then whatever comes next leads to Skull and Hati eating the sun and the moon. Ragnarok begins, the world is on flames, everybody is fighting, we're seeing the fire giants come, but I don't think it's enough. I think that we're still on the losing side, that the Giants don't have a chance of winning because we just don't have the manpower like we were supposed to have, right? The Giants are dead. You know what? I'm going to save this theory. Maybe on later today I'll upload it, or maybe tomorrow. I can't wait to talk about this theory. This is going to be such a big theory about Ragnarok. But this is what I believe. I really do believe the game is going to take place in Fimblewinter, and then we're going to transfer into Ragnarok and still play. And it also would make sense because God of War 2018 started with the world as normal could be, and then we started Fimblewinter. The last game ended with Fimblewinter beginning. So I think maybe in this game we experience the end of Fimblewinter and the start of the end of the world. But what do you all think about God of War Ragnarok? I did put out that poll, I showed you the results, but I would like for you to talk about it here, and I'll be in the comment section with you. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna be out of here. Thank you guys for listening. Deuces.